Alright, I'm here. I just had to finish setting up a couple things. Hi, Austin. I know, you are just loving all the taco and now Vista, or I guess they called it, the design choice at the time was called Aero. A-E-R-O. Because I've seen that name pop up again, and I actually remember, I remember that term being used several years ago when Windows Vista came out, which, God, that was like 25 years ago, I think. I think Windows Vista was like closer to like 2000 era. 2001, 2. It's like somewhere around there. It's over 20 years for sure. I did see the images of the trash icon on Mac OS, yeah. I mean, everything's gonna get a facelift. If they're gonna do it, they might as well do it across the board, right? And do it right. Speaking of doing it right, we are going to hopefully do it right tonight. I need a good weekly seed here. Switch up some of my couple rough seeds that I've had. Yeah, I'm guessing the wallpaper you're showing off of the presentation is one of the new ones, but I didn't really look for the actual new stuff that's coming out, which is fine. Alright, let's jump into this so we can chat while we're doing it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. $20. Alright, let's do this real quick. Alright, let's not screw it up. Eastern, regular pendant, crystal. Alright, and let's see if this thing is updating properly. Because I accidentally had 2 of these up, and I'm hoping that I didn't screw something up. In videos, there's going to be new wallpapers. Yeah. I mean, I know they probably pick some of their new ones to, like, demo when they did the videos showing off. Especially, like, when they were showing off the lock screen and stuff. You know that had to be one of the new ones. They got rid of the other launch pad? Okay. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Trash items. Yeah, I don't think I looked close enough at the finer details of the Mac OS changes. And like I said, I'm not going to... Okay, it updated. That's good. I'm not going to end up doing anything with those probably until like maybe the 3rd public beta. I just don't like to mess with I don't like to mess with those early. The main issue is because sometimes the early betas have issues with things like banking apps, and the last thing I want to do is lock myself out of being able to check things or do things with my banking apps on my phone. Ugh, come on. Let's try and get a couple bombs here at least. There's one. Good. So I don't want to have issues with the banking apps and stuff. But people have said so far it's been decent. Yeah, you talking about the lock screen one? Because you could drag the size. I just saw when I was having dinner, I popped on a quick video that was showing some more of that kind of stuff. You could just drag it by the corner and stretch it out manually, but you could also, like, I saw how it also dynamically changes when you receive, like, notifications and stuff too, depending on what you have for a background image. And that's kind of cool. Okay, glove. I'm okay with that. That better be close enough. It's not. Good job, me. That's alright. We'll just buy bombs. Screw it. Yeah, I heard that too. I have not... So I used to pay more attention. Obviously, I had Android phones for a while. And then, I still kept up to date on some stuff because I used to listen to a podcast. But the podcasts that I used to listen to were, I think they just flat out stopped doing them. Ah, that sucks. It was like, Android Central, which used to be, a site that reported a lot of different stuff, and then there's also an Apple one called iMore, and I think they just stopped existing. And that was kind of annoying, because I did like to keep up a little bit with, like, what was going on in the world of Android, just because I still use some different Google products and stuff like that, and, you know, through work and stuff. Oh god, 3 pieces of heart there. Well, Android doesn't, like, Apple's very rigid on their release cycles. They do it at the same time every year. Android kind of, like, sneaks them up a little bit. Like, years ago, I think the last major update I had was 12, maybe 13, and that was an August release, so obviously they've been moving it up. For whatever reason. Alright, well that's good, because that's going to give me a reason to go down and turn in the bottle then anyway. And the phone app? Oh, yeah, like with the screening and stuff. I'm interested, like, I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of how they might be redesigning where voicemail shows up, but as long as I can find everything. But I'm okay with them streamlining some of that stuff and making it a little bit easier. I'm more excited about the screening and the better spam protection on both apps, the Messages app and phone. That's definitely my bigger concern. There's periods of time, and just where I will get bombarded with spam calls or spam texts, and it's just so annoying. Now you only put the beta on your iPad, right? You didn't do your phone as well, did you? Because the one image you showed me looked like you did your phone. You did do the phone. Okay. I'm slashing the bush like I have a sword. Well, that's good. You'll have to let me know how well that's working for you. You got the pink screen. Like the wallpaper or an error? Oh, the error? That's not good. See, that's why, like, if I had a separate phone, like, even the people who do, like, the YouTube videos and stuff like that, like, I watch a couple different creators who do updates and stuff. They're working with 2 phones. They use one phone as their daily one, and then the other phone they install the software on so that they don't brick their main device. And that's smart. Like, I wouldn't want to be bricking my main device. Alright, let's do back of escape, and then we'll do some southern shit. You had to put on iOS 18, but your eSIM was active. Nice 2-for-1. I'll take the full magic. Yeah, I'm guessing they're going to refresh the apps for just about all of their stuff. They just might not all be there now. Oh, I see. With restore. So did you restore it and have to uninstall it then, basically? Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's alright. Yeah. Yep, always do a good backup if you're going to install an early beta, especially for a brand new operating system. That's why, like I said, if I jump in, I'll wait till public beta 3. Like, usually I wait about that long. So it might not be till like August, but then most of the really bad bugs are usually out. And it doesn't mean it'll be perfect, but it'll be pretty usable as the main device. Yeah, it's a good thing you had a backup. Always a good idea. Like, I haven't backed up my phone in a while, but if I jump into 26, I'll do a backup before I install it. You know, that particular item check right there, I hate doing because if I do it early, it's complete garbage. If I wait, it's good. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, you used your friend's 2 terabytes of cloud space? Yeah, I have a decent amount of cloud space to do the backup. That I'm not worried about. I think I could also just save it directly to my Mac. I don't know if I have to... I think I could do that, and then I could just hook it into my Mac to put the image back on if I had to. I think that's where I do my backups. Give me a weapon. That's not a weapon. Alright, well, time to do Bomb Mini Moldworm, our favorite. I will say, though, over the years, we have gotten way better at doing this type of bullshit, so... yeah. Okay, except when he does that. You... Why are they juking me? I'm so mad right now. Alright. I'm screwed. I'm really mad. Like, I just absolutely got screwed by their movement. I'm gonna have to buy more bombs and go back. Actually, nope. We don't even get the freebie. Seed sucks. You know what? This is a good opportunity for us just to go and check the back of Saha's since we died there. Then I could go back down there. Alright, that's nothing. So if there ends up being a weapon here, that would be really helpful. And he gives me information. Pod? Ugh. I hate it. Alright, not helpful. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. That's much better. That wasn't... Okay, stop dropping bombs in the hole. Seriously? God. I'm having issues today. Thank God. Wow. That was so bad. Alright, we got a lamp, but the rest of this was hot garbage. I mean, a bottle's okay, but... This is really getting annoying. Let's see if I get the 50-50 here. We do. That gives me another one. Alright. We're just gonna save and quit out of here. Okay. Jesus. What are we gonna do from here? Zora is open. I don't have a weapon for escape, so I don't really know if I want to do that. Alright, let's try something real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but... I don't know if I can do it here. I'm like indecisive, and that's really not a good thing to do. I should probably just go up the mountain and look. And I could also flute down here, and I don't know why I'm not. I forgot I had it, I think. So we'll check Hobo, and then we're going to go up and just get Zora's item. And then we're probably going to go up the mountain. Flute puts that in logic. I only get a couple checks up there. So it's not the best. But without a weapon, just give me something. That's not it. But I didn't expect anything to be there. That's really flipper locked. But Zora itself could have it. Or it could be on Old Man or in Spec Rock. So we're not gonna bother. We can't get the waterfall without Moon Pearl. Okay, so we don't have to come back for that. I don't know why I came here again. This is longer. Alright, well, old man didn't have an answer for us. So we have one item left in logic up here, but then I could just go in the dark world and get information. Unless I have to get the item inside, then I'm probably not going to waste my time with it, right? I don't need to go into the dark world now. So, garbage there. This has got to be good. It is. It's a sword. Alright. Well, this will have me do dungeon diving then. Probably escape first. Alright. Escape the Eastern is probably what we're going to do. Because at this point, we're looking for either another sword upgrade or a cape. If we see a cape, we have to consider Aga. Even though the problem with that is we still don't have a Moon Pearl. And even if we do, we can get into Pod, but we can't do much. So I'm really looking for more items that could possibly open that up a little bit more. Like either a hook shot or a hammer. Though if we find a hammer, that just might make us avoid Aga altogether. Depending on where the Moon Pearl is. Okay, that's not it. We still haven't seen the small key. I don't know if we've seen the map. I don't think so. It's not in my inventory, but I still can't remember if that's bugged or not. I know it used to be. Okay, there's the map. So we are missing the key. So as long as the key's not here, then we can skip Dark Cross. Okay. That's something. Alright, so we gotta go into Eastern. That's pretty much all we got left. But at this point, the likelihood is that we find the Moon Pearl there. So it just sucks that I'm taking too long to do all this. But I struggled a little bit early game, which was stupid. Whatever. Now, the game could still troll me and throw a cape my way and make me get Moon Pearl on Pyramid or something stupid. But we're gonna hope not. We're also gonna hope that this thing doesn't make me go all the way around and do every check except for boss. It might. At least we get the big key so we could check that chest on the way. Moon Pearl in the big chest sounds about right. I'm gonna take these bombs. Alright, there it is. I would feel silly if there was something else here, so we're just gonna look real quick and then we're gonna get the hell out of here and get to the Dark World. See? That was helpful. A 4-bomb pack. Oh, nice. Alright, and then this is the last check we're gonna do before we peace out. It would be pretty spicy if something good was here. And then rip anyone who bailed. That's... Okay. 3 majors in Eastern is pretty good. Especially since it's Pendant Eastern. I'm okay with that. I will not be surprised if some people bail after getting the Moon Pearl. And unfortunately, they'd be wrong. I really should be saving and quitting at the mountain and just floating down. I have to remember that I have that option at this point. Alright. I'm not really playing that great. Meyer. Okay. At least I don't feel like I'm playing that great. But let's go into Skullwoods first. Just because... 2 quick items. Not uncommon for it to have something decent. That's called splitting the difference. Okay. I guess we just walk it out instead of waiting for the hand. At this point. Alright, then we'll see if we can get both items in the front or not. We'll have to come back here. It's a crystal anyway. but if there is something good. Ether could be good. I mean, we are going to need one medallion at some point, at minimum. Get me out. Alright. So one item will be fire rod locked. Okay, we do not have mirror, which is fine. So we're just going to peek at this item and then head to the village. Do not need. That is good news. Just get him out of the way. So a hammer would be huge if that does pop up somewhere. But we're just going to clear out Thieves Town anyway, because we need a crystal to get moving here. But we'll get these items first. Alright, let's see what's in Thieves. Excuse me. Open the chest. We're gonna get screwed with another 3-item back, which means we're probably gonna leave an item. The map's available. It could be there, but more than likely it's not gonna be the map. So we'll just have the hope that we don't get bit on that again. It's been a while since we've gotten bit on Thieves Town big. And there still is the slight chance that the hammer's actually here. That isn't as likely, but it's not impossible. Good to know. Alright, we took one hit there, and that's not bad. Ooh. Well, so much for the map possibly being in the big chest. That is not going to be it. Let's get the heart back. So we are officially going to leave an item behind here. Provided that we can beat blind. Which I will try to get some hearts. And make that happen if I can avoid getting hit. Oh my god. We'll get some in the cell anyway. There we go. Okay. Well, that's nice. We definitely need that. There we go. Right. Ice Rod's good. Doesn't help me immediately, but it's good. So, let's go do dig game. And then we might take the smith on a little walk. Because the flute makes that a little bit more tolerable to turn in. I can make my way to Hype Cave. Holy shit, this is deep. A bottle? Really? And there's all bees. Like, oops. All bees seed. Man, I was really hoping for something better than that. Okay. I don't mind that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's return our smith friend. And then what we're going to do is we're immediately going to check waterfall. Because I'm not dealing with that bullshit again. And then I might look at the mire area. Though I probably should have continued on... we'll see if it bites me. I could have gone to Pyramid and Catfish with that. I can't believe we have all 4 bottles, which is really stupid. Cape. Alright. Alright. We got some bad item distribution in the menu. Alright, we'll look at this really quick. And then we might have to go back up and do... God, it just sucks, honestly. Okay, well, that's a nice bonus item. But... And I guess the other thing I could do is I could take... I just don't like any of these options. I think I'd rather follow the flippers first instead of... Yeah, alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's go this way. This will get us over to Catfish. And then we could check Pyramid and head down to Pod. Which might be really dumb. But there could be something early in Pod because there just aren't a ton of moves at this point. But I'm hoping that one of these locations gives us something. Because the seed's been a little stingy. Alright. Okay. I mean, that's nice. But it doesn't progress me any further right now. Alright, please give me some sort of progression. That's all I'm asking for. Nope. Ugh. Well. So seriously, at this point, it's either in pod or it's purple chest. So naturally, I'm gonna go for the density. It might be totally wrong, but and we're just hoping for an item somewhere, because we can't beat this dungeon. So I either need this item to be progression here, or at least a small key so I can progress a little bit further in here. I'm gonna guess it's a key. No, or it's the fire rod immediately. Okay. Alright, well, that's kind of what we needed to see. I guess we go finish Skullwoods. So we knew there had to be something somewhere. Like either there or purple chest. It could even be both. I mean, purple chest could still contain something, but we're gonna go and finish this dungeon first. And then we could turn around and take this. Technically, we could dip into ice, but we can't finish it unless we get the hammer. If hammer's in Skull Woods here, if that's the second item, then that's immediately what we're gonna do. Hammer and getting access to the other side of Death Mountain could possibly open up Turtle Rock Forest too. It just depends on what opens the entrance. We don't know that information yet. Oh, that was smart. Way to go. Alright, we're gonna just bum rush the boss here. That'll help make up for my error. And then if the boss doesn't have it, we'll go for the chest down there. Screw these guys. Got close and personal with me, but I had a more powerful weapon than he does. Alright, that's the second item. So, I'm thinking I still do purple chest and just route into ice. Makes the most sense right now. So we're just gonna grab this thing and save and quit. Alright, that was garbage. I guess we go to Ice Palace? I mean... either the hammer's here, or we're gonna just be forced double dip, and this is gonna have something else we need. No item. Let me think here. I think I still want to do... chances are I'm gonna get a key. And if I don't, I guess I come back. Oh wait, I could just... I'm not gonna hit the switch. Because we can't get to the boss. Unless we happen to get lucky enough with Hammer here. And if we are, then whatever, we'll just deal with it. Yep, good. We got a key, so we can continue this way. This is crazy. No hammer, no hook shot, and I feel like I'm being forced in here. Wait for the fire bar. Go. Unbelievable. Okay. Thank you. Alright, let's see if Iced Tea has got something. Alright, we don't have the big key. So I think we're done here. So it's time to go up the mountain. Well, that's a no. Alright. There's gotta be something good up here in the rest of Paradox, right? Right? Please? Okay, well that's at least required for GT. But it really does nothing for me right now. Unless I have to go back to Pod for something. That would be pretty incredible. That was a really bad play right there. Well, we found our butter sword. Alright, so now we gotta check the dark caves here. Super Bunny and Hookshot. It'll give us the info for TR as well. Always do that too late. So we now have access to desert. Whether or not we can beat it is all dependent on what's on the torch. Okay, well, we need Bamos. That's great. All right. Okay. Not on mushroom. Let's try desert. It's only 50 bucks there. I think we scouted that earlier. Let's see if there's anything on torch. Because if it's just a map, compass, or a garbage item, we're good. And then we can just get another crystal here. Give me a key. Okay. There's some hope. Hey, Austin. What's up? Yes! Okay, we can beat this. I think we're gonna rush Lammo after this. Or not. Oh, no, no, I can. I have the big key. Hello. We knew that had to be the small, but I'm just glad I grabbed it now. I might not need it, though. Austin, give me the deep fake or what? You had to go back to Sequoia, the disc. Hold on a second. Wait, you had to roll back your MacBook? Oh, that's weird. That's unfortunately good old betas, right? Gonna have some bugginess to them. Alright, we gotta go in and look for the second item. Well, that's unfortunate, though. No, 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 not there. Not there. Yeah. Well, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I dev first public beta, not touching it. For some people, it might work great, and then others, unfortunately, run into those problems, and I don't want to risk losing access to things or having other major issues with my main device. Like, I need my main device to be able to make calls and do things. Like, I cannot... Oh, yeah, no, that's both items, because the other item was on the torch. We're good. Yeah, so I can't afford to have those types of issues. God, this sucks. We have to go back into... We go back into Pod? Pod's got the items. Is this really a forced double dip? Of Pod and Ice? I mean, I'm gonna hand it to the seed if this is what it is, because this is pretty incredible. And there's like no good way... Because we don't have the hammer. The only really good way to get there would be if I killed Dagger 1, but that's such a waste of time. It's not necessary, it's just annoying. Man, what hot garbage this seed is. Yeah, you got plenty of things to do. But you kind of need a working phone, too. So if there's something good in this dungeon, you're forced to pop in here to get the fire rod. To then go into ice to get the hook shot, to go up the mountain and get a bow, and then come back. Like, if that's really the progression, that's phenomenal, because it's just so shitty. And we still can't beat this dungeon without a hammer, but at this point, I'm kind of starting to wonder if it's in here. Austin, this seed sucks. Whoop. Hashtag Apple. Okay, now I gotta walk all the way back because I don't have the hammer or mirror. My god, this seed sucks so bad. Oh, god, this is the worst. It is so rare that you have to do this. Alright, so we might as well fall. Since we already got the big key, there's a good chance that's just a small key up there. Then we go back one more time. You know how to do it with the iPad and iPhone, but Mac? Do what exactly? What were you saying? I'm sorry. The restore? Yeah. I have not messed with that either, so I really wouldn't be much help. Does it have, like, what you need to restore right on disk? Is there a way just to access it? You could probably just Google how to do it. I'm sure that there's plenty of resources for it. Like, does it have the restore, like the files to do it directly as part of the OS? So there might be like a button combination that you do when you like start it up or something. Or do you have to like download stuff onto a USB and have it? Because I know I do a backup. I use the, nothing. What's the, what's their backup thing called? Because I run that every now and then. The time machine, yeah. Oh my god, it's here. I called it. Well, it had to be. We were just running out of places. Do I finish this because it's green? Maybe. There is an item still. Now I can go back to ice. God. We're still looking for Bamos and a mirror. And there's only one item left in ice. So I'm going to stay here. Though I can definitely go to Hera now. No. I screwed up because this is going to start collapsing and I'm not... Okay. There we go. Goodbye, all of you. So we're gonna finish ice, then we're gonna go to Hera. And I'm still, like I said, I'm looking for... Okay. We are... So this is... We had to do double dips of this in ice. That is such bullshit. So stupid. That won't work. Apple told you to take it to the store. I mean, that'll certainly fix it. It's a pain in the ass, but you can guarantee that it'll be done right. So I guess that's the good news. Just die. I don't know what I'm hoping to find first, Bamos or Mirror. If I get Bamos, I could do Turtle Rock. If I get Mirror, I could do Swamp. Mirror would probably be better routing-wise. It'd be nice just to go up the mountain one more time. Holy shit, thank you. Oh my god, I'm so glad I stayed in here. Well, I guess we're gonna go up the mountain. I mean, I could still do ice first, but... we could turn in the green pennant, just beat ice real quick, and then we're gonna go up the mountain. I don't know why I'm here, because I'm an idiot. Alright. Wow. What a stupid seed. So finishing the green pendant dungeon's paying off for me yet again. Because I really thought about bailing there, and I'm glad I didn't. You can't do the recovery from your mom smack. So it won't let you download like a recovery thing that you can do and like put it on a USB drive or something. Like that's just not an option. That seems silly. Mirror Shield's kind of mid. What do you mean because of USB-C? Oh, does one computer have it, the other one doesn't? That's frustrating. I missed. Yeah, because I have a newer... Well, it's an M2 MacBook Air, so it's got USB-C. And I had to buy a few USB-C accessories because some of the stuff I had was older. Which was fine because I needed some better ones. Though I'll tell you what, I was kind of mad because I had a USB-C flash drive. The first one I bought failed after like just a handful of months. I'm like, what garbage? It's kind of annoying. I don't think that's right, so... Nope, come on, get the one frame. There we go. Dude, come on. I hate it when I'm suddenly having trouble with basic stuff that I know how to do. I don't think I'm getting the right pixel there. Oh my god, just freaking get the right pixel. God. I am getting really pissed off. That should be good. God, that's so annoying. Off by a small amount, and I just can't get it. Alright, we need to see if the big key is here. I don't think we got that. Maybe we did get that. I don't remember. Either way, we need something. So, okay, we didn't get the big key. Alright, now we can open up the big chest, then just go to the boss. Because the last item is on one of those 2 checks. And honestly, if the mirror's here, that would be pretty huge. Because then we'll be done. Well, if it is here, it's on Cold Stare. Alright. Not here. Alright, so my next trick, besides getting dead rocked, so we're gonna go to Hera. We can check Ether Tablet while we're there too. And then we'll come back and do Turtle Rock. Alright. Do we got anything good here? Sank heart. I'm not gonna say no to more hearts. I'm not gonna go out of my way for them, but I'll take them. Like I said. And that's 1 of 2 items in here already, so that's really good. So I'll feel fine about doing the Hera pot. Especially if the big key's here. Then we can open up everything upstairs. Beautiful. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's just too bad that you can't, like, use those ports to do what you need to do. Like, wouldn't it be great if somehow you could use the USB on another device to download what you need? Because it's great that it has it, but it doesn't do anything for your issue. Yeah, I mean, it could be a lot worse, right? At least they can fix it for you. Especially since it's their software that did it. Please? You rat bastard. Ugh. Well, I guess I gotta go check the stupid basement because I don't want to abandon one item check. Oh, that feels so bad. Well, you could, but you just don't have a way of moving it if it doesn't have the same ports, right? Like, if you both had USB-C drives, then it wouldn't be an issue. But hers must be a little bit older, so it has the old USB ports, right? It has Type A. She has the M3, but she doesn't have USB-C ports on it? I'm just surprised that there's not a better option for it. But I mean, at least we live in an area where there's an Apple store that's not, like, horrifically far away, so you can still take care of it. Thanks, game. Man. What a slow seed. But when it forces all these double dips, that's just gonna be part of it. Alright, well, let's see if going to Turtle Rock is the answer. What's that? Oh, that's right. We have to... Can't mirror out. If your iMac can only be done with the store because it requires tools. Oh, for iMacs? Probably a certain type of screwdriver or something to get the back out or something like that. I mean, have you ever really taken a careful look at these things? You'll look at the screw that's in the device and you're like, how the hell do you get that out? And it's because it's a special one. Because they don't want anyone just taking them apart. Though you can order those things. Like, there's ways to get them. But then if you break it open yourself, you risk voiding warranties and stuff. So it's not always worth it. Are you serious? I missed twice. Oh my god. I'm just so pissed right now. I don't even care. That's how this is going. My Mario block was off on the right hand side. I didn't catch it right away, and so we just kept on missing the switch. Trying to do this faster technique, which then I died at, so I ended up losing more time anyway, even though it's supposed to be faster. So that's what happens when you don't actually practice it more than just doing runs. That's... I hate the fact that they can eat them. Look, a heart. A heart for my troubles. Yeah, it's the smart thing to do. You got it covered, so you might as well utilize that money that you're paying to... Especially if you have AppleCare on it, you're paying it for a reason. Bring it in and get it looked at. I used it, I was having an issue. I have, what the hell are they called? Beats. I gotta open this because we're looking for items still. Beats Studio Pros. The over-the-ear headsets for Beats. I like them a lot. But what I found out with mine, and I don't know why it does this, because it apparently doesn't do it for my one friend, but I don't know if he actually tested it out. He bought the exact same ones as me. And, when I'm on my phone primarily, I don't think it does this when I'm on a different device, but I don't know if I've tested it out too much to know. But when I'm on my phone, if I like try to have a phone call with somebody, or FaceTime for that matter, it sometimes will stop my mic from working. So I can hear them still, but they can't hear me. And there's nothing that indicates that it didn't work. And then I have to, like, connect something else or just switch it to, like, speaker. But it has no problem, like, playing audio. It's the microphone piece. So I had it looked at. They even took it in and said they repaired them, but I'm pretty sure it still does the same thing. I'm thinking it's a firmware thing or something just weird and unique with my combination of crap that I have. Not exactly sure. Alright. Well, the good news is we're going to be able to beat this dungeon because we have what we need, but I don't know if we're going to find the mirror here, which is then going to make me question where we got to go next. Because we have some bad places to check. But I'm really just hoping it's on Laser Bridge. Let's go all the way down and knock this guy out, because it takes me out too. I guess I don't really need to kill him, but he's just annoying. Stay there. There it is. Alright, you know what? It's worth looking. This guy really pain in the ass. You know what? Oh my god, stop. DFU mode? What's DFU? All right. You know what? Trinax, drop the silvers again. That'd be fun. Come on. Do it 2 days in a row for me. Drop the damn silver arrows. That was too early. Way too early. Alright. I'm debating going up and grabbing butter. But I don't really need to, so I'm probably not. Oh yeah, there's no item here. I knew that. Wow. Come on, dumbass. Pay attention. Alright, we just gotta go to swamp and then back up the mountain. Let's do the right way, please. God. I shouldn't be having a brain fart at this point. Device firmware upgrade mode. Special state in iPhone or iPad that can be put into to restore it to a working condition. Even if it's completely unresponsive, it's more powerful mode. The recovery mode allows for a deeper level of software restoration. Okay. That might be pretty helpful. We're just gonna really hope that there's no key, big key on the GT torch. That's a fear right now. A legit fear. Oh my god, why am I having problems? There we go. At least we kind of saved it. Look at me pretending like I have boots when I don't. Who cares? Just be done with it. Okay. Now we can go back up the mountain and into GT, which feels like super late, but because of the way that this seed's gone, it's probably not going to be that awful. Ugh. Today? Were they saying tonight? Wow. I mean, honestly, that's pretty cool that they were able to possibly get you in tonight if you were able to get there. It is pretty impressive. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do something stupid. Butter's enough of a time save where I think just running to get this is probably worthwhile. Especially if you don't find silvers. Of course, if you fall down the hole, it really kind of negates some of that time saving. Your mom needs a new phone. Is she agreeing to this? Oh, okay. Okay. Austin, all we need to do is avoid seeing a big key on the torch that we're about to look at. If there's no big key there, we can beat this seed right now. If there's a big key here, then we have to look for boots. And I'm going to be sad. Okay, just a small key. We're in good shape. Man, I was worried about being sad right here. Needs a new phone for her job? Yeah. The single arrow. Please just give me the big key. Damn it. Boo. Oh, that was horrible. Let's just do this. The DM route does not pay off again. Telling her about her new phone. Is that what you put in the message? Ugh. What are you going to be suggesting that she gets? God, all trash. Let's get that idiot out of here. Whoops, I need to grab one of these if I want to do this fast. This is the way I want to do it. Just... there. Come on, get out of there. Oh, please don't be tile room. I might yell a little bit if it's tile room. Warning. We're fucking up. Son of a bitch! Hey, Zax, how are you? Hey, thanks for the good luck. As I just had an outburst in here. This has been a shit seed. Let's just say that. It's been a shit seed. Yeah. Is it Zaxori? Is that how you say your name? Zax is cool? Alright, cool. Yeah, it's not even just that. So, Eastern had 3 majors in it. Moon Pearl. Mail upgrade, which wasn't a huge deal. And then, was it a sword upgrade? Yeah, I think it was a sword upgrade. So that was nice. And then, the seed required the most hot garbage I've seen in a long time. You had to go into Pendant Pod to get the fire rod out of the very first chest, so you immediately got key locked out of there and bow locked and everything. The fire rod, then you could take this ice, and inside Ice Palace was the hook shot, and that was your logical access to Death Mountain. On Death Mountain, you finally find your bow. That puts you back into Pendant Pod, where you find your hammer. Which means that Pendant Pod and Ice Palace will require double dips. So, this seed has been fun. And no boots. So, it's just been slow. It's been slow. And I sort of went out of my way for butter, but not really. It was sitting on Floating Island, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to a slightly easier combat finish here. There's a good chance I'm just not going to find silvers, because it's going to be one of those seeds. So it picks it up a little bit. I had a feeling that you might have been coming from there, so that's really awesome. Did you do the race seed yesterday? The Kaz Boots 8 o'clock one? 8 o'clock Eastern anyway. You didn't do it yourself? Okay. Yeah, it wasn't, I did it. I had a little bit of an issue because everything was great. I was on an ice rod hunt since about the 45-minute mark. And it took me longer to find it because I forgot that I didn't do flippers checks. And, well, there it was sitting in Waterfall Cave. That felt bad. They went with density and definitely went up to Turtle Rock. But this has just been... It's been a tough open seed. Oh, what are you doing? I went the wrong way. There. You know, I don't need that right now. If my life was slower. Wow, I really miss boots right now. There we go. Let's just do that. For God's sakes. I shouldn't have bothered. We'll just do this. I mean, I have plenty of potions. I don't care if I burn another one here. It's been a little sloppy. I'm not exactly happy with some of my play either, but I've had some good moments, some bad. I'm gonna look for silvers because I'm just mad at this point. Yeah. Should just take the damage. Alright, well naturally they're not going to be here. So. You know, I'd settle for a piece of heart. It'll give me full life. Whatever. Not helpful. Let's just take it slow here. There we go. All right. So who are you working with for your mentor? I haven't even set one yet. I figured I might bounce around week to week. Two. Gilgamesh. Oh, that's awesome. I was gonna say, if you land Gilgamesh, that's a really good sign. Excellent runner. Ah. Yeah, I should probably get on that at some point, but I wanted to see how things shake up a little bit. Once all the qualifiers were in and stuff, and then I was going to kind of hunt down a little bit. The dumpster or the fire. Austin, you're just having a hard time because you unfortunately bricked your stuff because of beta. At least you backed up your stuff, though. That's smart. It would have been a lot worse if you didn't do that. I can't wait for him to tell me something like the silvers are in Mire, which I never even got Quake. So that would be fitting. Alright, let's just play this safe. We don't need to die here. Yeah, maybe when I have a little bit of time, I should watch Gilgamesh's run from yesterday. I would have had a much better time if I didn't forget to check Death Mountain. Oh God, was it Spike Cave? That's great. Ah, I didn't mean to hit him. Yeah, that's what I saw. Someone posted something in the Discord saying that, so that's why it would be good to take a look at it. Definitely will probably learn a few things. Ah, missed. Ah, come on. It's gotta only be 1 or 2 more spins, right? I've been not counting. Yeah, there it is. Alright. So, thank you for the GGs. My time on this isn't great, but the trolliness of the seed is gonna slow everybody down. Like I said, a double dip required pendant dungeon, and then double dipping ice is totally required. That's horrible, to say the least. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I got a couple busy days, but at some point I'll be able to sit down and watch that, and check that out. That would be good. Holy cow. Let's see if anyone posted times on this yet, because I have a feeling... Okay, yes, there's times. Alright, let's find out. Now, we use in-game time to report it on here. This is on the Link to the Past Randomizer subreddit, by the way, Zax. If you haven't, I don't know if you have jumped in there before. So one of the better runners who does this every week got a 137.48. Not surprised. So, I guess, yeah, if I would have potion glitched pod, I could have gotten back and gotten the hammer sooner. And I just didn't think about doing it. It's something that I gotta do. I should have tried to do it. You don't have the triple pod, but you do have the double dip it. Silvers had to be in Spike. Mimic Cave? It probably was Mimic Cave. So they must have done Spike Cave. So yeah, Mimic Cave must be the location. Mimic Cave is it. So, by the way, Zax, the other fun part, Mirror was on Laser Bridge. So if you wanted silvers, you had to go backtrack to Mimic Cave. But who the hell's going to do that? No one. A 149.14 from another decent runner. A 147.28 from a really good runner. Yeah, by the way, if you want to know something really bad, Zax, we had a seed on this one time. If I remember correctly, Mirror was like on Laser Bridge, and then Ice Rod was in Mimic Cave, so you had to backtrack to get it. Like, it was so stupid. Like, I love trolls, but that's just rude. Just rude. Yeah, you have to do the pod double dip. So actually, I'm glad that I did it this way, because if I had gone through... So the other thing, too, is... So the hammer was back in the Dark Maze, so you had to get that. But there was one item to go, and I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to go beat Helma. It's the green pendant. Let's see what happens. And Bamos, which was required for Turtle Rock, was on Helma. So even if I did potion dupe to get the keys on that side and get back and get the hammer, I would have had to come back with the bow, and with only one item to go, the likelihood of me going back there was really low. The biggest troll seed you have had so far has been beat Aga to get Mirror, to get boots from Bright Side Death Mountain, to go to Green Pendant Desert to beat in tournament. Oh god, that's awful. Yeah, there's been some gems, let me tell you. There's been gems. It's amazing when you get a really rough logic seed, because no matter how much practice you do, it's just gonna mess you up. Mirror on Pyramid is fun, so is Moon Pearl on Pyramid, though usually that gets pretty obvious because you're just gonna last location it for the most part. Mirror on Pyramid is, yeah. I've had some stuff, man, that just kinda... You just quit the seed? See, I mean, there's definitely a moment in this one where I was just like, ugh, I'm gonna just shrug through this. You know what happened in the very beginning of the seed, which was annoying? I was having a lot of problems with Mini Moldworm Cave and just trying to beat it with bombs, because the little assholes ran right towards me, and then I was just getting mad. And then, of course, I'm being dumb and facing the wrong way, laying a bomb, because if you face the left or right, you're probably just going to drop it right in the hole. I actually ran out of bombs and died the first time in there, and I'm like, okay, this is stupid. And then all I got from my trouble, I did get a lamp out of there, but I'm like, ugh. It wasn't even that great besides a lamp, but the lamp opened up stuff. But yeah, this was a trolly as hell seed. Oh my god. Well, once the credits are done rolling, I'm going to be calling it here because I am not staying up that much later, and tomorrow I'm going to be busy, so I will not be on, but I might be back on doing some shenanigans later this week. But yeah, that was, that was something. I can't wait to share my crappy time, but whatever. I didn't even play that great, and to have it troll like that was kind of annoying. Yeah, well, good luck with that. I'm sure I'm still going to screw up every now and then, and it's like, you could read the logic as best as you can, but even when you're like, oh, I'm going to go here because of item density, you flat out just could be wrong. I mean, it is what it is. That's why it's a randomizer. It does all sorts of things, and it's fun, they said. But, yeah. I will have to put in a little follow for you too, so that way if you go live I can check out some of your stuff every now and then as well. So but thanks for hanging out, and hey, well, thank you for the follow as well. And who knows, maybe we'll end up matching up at some point in this thing. It'll be kind of fun. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm going to let this run out, and I'm going to get going. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you soon. Adios.